Today, a fab cheating recipe to make lemon meringue pie if you're in a hurry but want to look impressive. Hello, so today we're making Cheat's lemon meringue pie, and it's dead simple to make and you don't need much at all. All you need is 9 digestive biscuits, 55 grams of butter, 265 grams of condensed milk, 2 egg yolks, 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice, half a small lemon zested, so the zest, and then 2 egg whites and 1/3 of a cup of caster sugar. So first of all, I have preheated my oven to 150 degrees with the fan, which is 180 degrees without. Now what we're going to do is make the base of our meringue pie. So for that you need to get your hands on 9 digestive biscuits and 55 grams of butter. So first I'm going to measure my butter out into a bowl, and then what I always tend to do, zero my scales, is I find it easier to pre-melt my butter in my preheated oven. So here we go, 55 grams. Okay, so I'm going to pop that now. This is oven proof in this oven, just to melt down a little bit, and then I'm going to get my digestive biscuits, 9 in total. So I need a Ziploc bag to put my digestives in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great, 9 biscuits, and then get a Ziploc bag so that we don't want bits going everywhere. Right, so here I'm putting my biscuits in, and then we're going to have a smashing time, smashing them all up. They're already a bit partly smashed from the shops, but hey, okay, in they go. And now you could get a big spoon or anything you want and start smashing them up. Pestle and mortar, they crush really easily actually, crushing up nicely in my hands. You can get all your frustrations out on your bag of biscuits. If you're feeling annoyed at being in lockdown, I actually don't need much bashing. Sometimes you don't need to bash things to make them crumbs with a rolling pin, but I don't know whether mine are soft or whether all digestive biscuits will bash quite easy. Another good way is to give it a twist. So here we go. Now I've got crumbs. Hopefully my butter will have melted in the oven as well. So I'm going to stick that with the crumbs. So this is pretty much like what you do with a cheesecake base. Okay, just make sure you've got no lumps and give it a real good final smush. Right, I think I'm done. So now, oven gloves on. I'm going to get my butter. So my butter has more or less melted. Now, I should point out that I'm making a pretty small lemon meringue pie here. If you wanted to, you could double these ingredients and make one with 4 eggs, or you could even make one with 3 eggs. I can give you the measurements for that, which I will do. You'll need 12 digestive biscuits, 80 grams of butter, 395 grams of condensed milk. Condensed milk is sweetened, so evaporated milk isn't sweetened, and people often confuse the two, but condensed milk, it has sugar in it. And if you're using 395 grams, that's actually a whole tin. So if you do this 3 egg equivalent, you can use up a whole can of condensed milk. You'll also need 3 egg yolks and half a cup of lemon juice and a lemon. So that's the filling, the condensed milk, the egg yolks, the lemon juice and the lemon zest. And the base is obviously the biscuits and the butter, which I have here. And then for the meringue, you will need 3 egg whites and half a cup of caster sugar. But yeah, as I said, I'm just doing a 2-egg recipe for this today. Okay, so anyway, this is all smushed up, so I'm ready to combine it into my dish. So that is all greased with butter. And now I'm going to combine my melted butter with my biscuit crumbs to make a base. So you need to press it in the bottom. Press it down. And then add my melted butter over the top. There we go. And get it all out. Don't want to waste anything here. Right, and then just make sure it's all combined, and then push it all down, and that will be our yummy biscuity base. So you need to make sure all the moisture is evenly dispersed amongst your dry crumbs. I've still got a few lumps left. Take this opportunity to get rid of any lumps as well. If you've got clean hands, you should have, because you did your hand washing for 2 happy birthdays. Just press it all in nicely so it's compacted together and firm and also buttery. Yum. There we go. So that is what your base looks like, and that is now going to go into my freezer for a bit while I do the rest. So in it goes. So next up, I'm ready to separate my eggs. So for the lemony bit, we'll need the yolks. So to separate your eggs, crack them into a bowl. Here we go. If you crack it on the end, you're much less likely to break the yolk, and then just ease it apart. There we go. And then I'm just going to get all the white, scoop out all the white, because it does tend to try and cling to the shell, but we want it not waste anything. We want to use it all. So get it all out, all that white, scrape it out, all the last bits of it. In you go, white. You're not escaping my pie, I'm afraid. Okay, and then there's a bit in there. See the amount of extra white you can get if you eke it out. You know, they're not massive eggs, so actually every little counts. Right, there we go. So that's egg number 1. And here we go, egg number 2. And again, crack it on the end, and you're less likely to break the yolk on the tip of the egg, as it were. And then once again, scrape out all the white. Now you might want to get help from a grown-up when you're cracking your eggs, because you really don't want to be breaking your yolks. Right, now to get your yolk out, to separate it, you just need to get a teaspoon and very gently pull it to the edge. That's it. And then just very gently let the white drip off. There we go. And as you can see, I've alienated my yolk, and I'm just going to pop it into another bowl. If I can find another bowl. Where's another bowl? Should I just put it in my butter bowl? Yeah, that'll be okay for now. And then I'm doing the same thing again. Take it gently on the spoon to the edge. You could get a grown-up to help. And there we are. And I'm going to pop the whites to one side, and then into my yolks. So I've got my 2 yolks in here. Can you see? There they are. Now to that, I'm going to add my 265 grams of condensed milk. So what I'm going to do is add 2/3 of the can, and that will be about 265 grams, which is exactly what I need. If you're using 3 eggs, obviously use the whole can. There we go. I'd say that is about 2/3 of a can of condensed milk. So there we go. In my bowl currently, I have got, I'll give you an aerial shot, condensed milk and then 2 egg yolks. Now I'm going to add my lemon juice. And then you can also add in your lemon zest. It's about half a lemon. If you're doing the 3 egg recipe, you can add a whole lemon's zest, right? Right, so I need a zester. Right, so I'm just going to put the zest in. This is like a tiny little grater, which is perfect for getting zest off a lemon. Okay, so now I've put my zest in, I'm going to break my eggs and then I need to combine this all together so it should mix into sort of nice sauce. And then I'm going to pour it over my biscuit base as soon as I've done that. So it kind of looks now like custard, sort of thicky, yellowy custard. I'll give you a quick glance. There we go. So that yellow custard mixture is going to go over my biscuit base, which will return from the freezer. Okay, so this has returned from the freezer. So now I'm going to pour this on top of this and hope that my dish is big enough. Yay! So let me give you a top view. And there we go, that's what it looks like now. So now this is going in my oven for 10 to 15 minutes. So basically I'm going to be looking out for a skin to have formed on the top, and that's when I know it's done. So oven gloves on, and I don't want to spill it, so I'll put the oven ready, open. Okay, so in that goes. Then in the meantime, as usual, what I always do when things are in the oven is I'm going to tidy up my workspace because it looks like a bomb has hit it. I have tidied my area and now I'm ready to make my meringue. Now, I've seen a cheats way of making meringue. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it out. So you need a container with a lid for this to give your meringue a shake and a bit of air. And also, you need something that will, like a whisk, help aerate it. So something like this kind of thing that you can put in your container. Okay, I couldn't find anything apart from this, but it's not going to fit in my container with the lid on. So I'm going to see if I can do meringue by the shaking method. So you put your egg whites in a container that you can lid. Now you're supposed to put a thing in like this, but just the top bit, so that it can air as you're shaking it, but I don't have that. So I'm just going to see if I can do it anyway. But maybe I can't, in which case I'll have to give it a whisk. But let's see how I go. Right, give it lots of shaking. Shake, 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 shake. Get lots of air in, shake, shake. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. Shake, shake, shake. Just to show you, my meringue's pretty good, but I'm going to finish it off with a fork, which is probably what you might need to do for the whole thing if you don't manage to do a good method shaking. Actually, might as well use the hand whisk. You really want it so you can hold it above your head and it doesn't fall out. Right, so this will get lots of air in, hopefully.
So here are 3 top meringue making tips. The objective is to get as much air into your egg whites as possible. So number 1, hold your bowl at an angle and then the surface area in contact with the air will be more when you mix. Careful not to tip it too much though, as you don't want any of your egg white to spill out. Number 2, the more prongs or rungs on your fork or whisk, the more air will get in, so more is more. Number 3, if at first you don't succeed, try. It might take a while, you might get handache, but it will get there, and it shouldn't take more than a few minutes to get your lovely white mixture.
Right, so I finished my meringue and I've got it to the point where it forms firm peaks, which is what you want. You've got to get lots of air in and keep mixing it about, getting that air in until it forms the firm peaks. So now we're ready to gradually add in our caster sugar. And I say gradually because sugar can make the whole thing dissolve. So you could actually add icing sugar because it's finer, it's less likely to dissolve. Putting in third of a cup. That's a bit much, got nearly half a cup. Okay, so third of a cup, and I'm gonna add it in gradually. Okay, keep mixing the air in, don't want it to dissolve. So the next thing to do is to put your meringue all over the top and spread it to the sides so it's nice and covered on your pie. Right, I shall give you a top view. There we go. So now that's going to go in the oven for a further 10 to 15 minutes. Or until the meringue has just about browned on top and looks ready to eat. Exciting. Right, so that has been in the oven for 10 minutes and I'm ready to get it out. Whoa! Check that out. It's beautiful golden meringue on the top. That looks so yummy. And it was so easy to make. Easy peasy lemon meringue pie. But the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So we'll have to see what the kids think. So leave your pie to cool and set, and then it'll be ready to serve up. So now I'm going to try a bit myself. That was really good for an easy cheats recipe because it's really quick and easy to do. Yum. But the real test is to see what the kids think. Note that serving pie and filming at the same time is not my forte. Okay. Here you go. Look. Here's a spoon. I didn't give you much, did I? I can't really film and serve pie. I'm finding it tricky. Tell me if you like it, monkey. What's it like? Is it yum? Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it delicious?
I don't know how to explain how it's yummy.
Is it lemony?
Not so much, but it is.
Do you like it? How much do you give it out of 100?
1,000.
No way! Is it really good?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know whether you'd like it. Do you like lemon? Oh, do you?
I eat lemons.
Wow, that's a bit crazy. So there you have it, an easy cheats lemon meringue pie recipe. You can change the amounts of sugar or lemon depending on how tangy or how sweet you like things. But yeah, it's not a bad one, that. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and spread the word, and I'll see you next time. Bye.